Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. Here are 5 interesting facts you might not have known about the international sensation Kimetsu no Yaiba, more commonly known as Demon Slayer. Number 1. Budget per episode. Demon Slayer was the most well-received series in 2020 and 2021. Since the release of the anime, the franchise has been going uphill, and with the movie and the second season, it has gone even further. And it is safe to say, without a doubt, it's already a strong contender for the best anime of the decade. But do you know how much it costs to produce a single episode of the anime? The most crucial factor in the success of Demon Slayer, aside from having Michael Jackson for a villain, the slew of waifus and the impressively hard to ignore imagination of the yaoi fandom, is its god-tier animation. It's just incredible, fluid, and mind-blowing. Needless to say, it is one of the main points of conversation after each episode. But this visual treat of animation costs around 80 to 90,000 US dollars per episode. That's around 9 to 10 million yen per single episode. While at first glance it seems a staggering amount, it is nothing compared to the titans in the anime industry. And I mean this literally. The average budget per season of the hit anime series Attack on Titan or Shingeki no Kyojin is at least $5 million. That would put the anime's cost per episode at $150,000 or higher. Moreover, taking into consideration other shonen series like Black Clover, it costs $140,000 to make an individual episode, with Jujutsu Kaisen coming in at around $150,000 as well. By looking at the returns, it's easy to see why Ufotable doesn't shy away from splurging on it. According to reports, in 2020 alone, the Demon Slayer franchise generated an estimated annual sales revenue of 1 trillion yen, that's around
$8.75
billion, becoming one of the highest grossing media. Number 2. Mugen Train Records. Mugen Train began screening in Japan on October 16, 2020. After 12 consecutive weeks at the number 1 spot in box office Japan, it dropped off to number 2 during the 9 to 10 January weekend, its 13th weekend in cinemas. The movie had ranked in the top 3 spots weekly in Japan since then, until its 22nd weekend. The movie was the highest earning film worldwide in 2020. It is the first non-Hollywood or non-American movie to top the yearly box office worldwide since the beginning of cinema over a century ago. Mugen Train has surpassed 2002's Spirited Away, its last rival for all-time highest earnings in Japanese box office history. It has gone even further to surpass Spirited Away as the number 1 highest earning Japanese movie of all time worldwide. Number 3. The cost of Mugen Train, the movie. Demon Slayer Mugen Train was the highest grossing movie of 2020. Earning a record $503 million at the global box office. Incredibly, the budget for the anime was pinned at $15.75 million, which is understandable given its 2D graphics, but nonetheless mouth-watering fight scenes. If you do the math, this means the $503 million earned was over 30 times the original budget. The movie then became available to stream internationally on June 22nd, 2021. And has also been readapted into a series as well. Number 4. The title. The movie covered the Mugen Train arc of the manga, which ranges from chapter 54 to 69. 69. In this arc, there had been reports of mysterious disappearances from a train for a while, so a trio, with the help of a Hashira, are sent to investigate. This is basically the premise. I won't go into details, but by now I'm sure everybody's watched the movie. But for those of you who haven't, go watch it now. Moving on, while Mugen does translate to infinite, the official international name was set to remain as Mugen to avoid issues with the Cartoon Network show named Infinity Train. I mean, it's pretty clear to see why the idea was scrapped. While the Cartoon Network version of Infinity Train does involve dealing with demons, those are actually of a very completely different kind from its Japanese counterpart. Number 5. Top-selling manga volume. The final volume, volume 23 of Demon Slayer, sold 5,171,440 copies in 1 year. A record since Oricon began publishing its ranking chart in April 2008 for a single volume. The first volume in the series was the first manga volume ever to sell a cumulative total of over 5 million copies since the year 2008. As of May 2021, 19 volumes in the entire franchise have each sold over 5 million copies. The manga dethroned One Piece from the top spot with the total most sales in 2020 and came in second to Jujutsu Kaisen in 2021. So, if you're like me and the anime is taking too long to reach our screens, go ahead and grab the manga. It's well and truly complete. Just don't spoil it for anyone. So that's it for this video, guys. Like, subscribe, comment for more content coming your way.